congratulations on Johnny and Clyde.
Yes, I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited to see it. But what I remember, the energy when I was on set, it's just massive. It's crazy and it's exciting. It's something like a little bit like a, I don't know, a comic book. I always like to do a Marvel movie. This have same kind of energy, kind of craziness.
Yeah, for sure. Talk a little bit about who your character is in the film and how she fits into the plot.
My character basically, I hope they got a lot of me in it. It's like she's assassin. I think she's most, if I remember my energy there, most forceful, fired, and exciting and crazy character, and basically ad libs a lot of lines like your people are just ordinary. I'm the magic. There's no magic in you, because I think do everything is a mindset. When I was playing the character, I already have this mindset that I'm the best. I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna listen to any shit. Like she takes orders, but she doesn't really care. Doesn't really respect anybody. It's sort of like I get paid or it's my mission. I'll just do my job, but I always get my job done. So that's my attitude. Therefore, I add a lot of like attitude. And I think it's fun, play a character in the movie like this. Just go all the way to have blast. And also making film, it's not really only making film. It's a lifestyle. Like I said, I like New York. I like Rhode Island. I was there looking around the city, kind of a classic buildings, and just enjoy of my life there. And the production treated me very, very nice. So I had a really, really good time there. And a big church in front of my window. There's cafe. I just sitting there, almost like because I always jet like traveling, and kind of dreaming. In real life, I'm like slow motion, like very calm, very gentle. But on the film, the character like this, I'm just go crazy. That's a contrast from real life. And when you play character, it just give me a room to explore, to have fun, to be excited and not care about what's the result. It's the moment of what I was doing was most exciting to.
Yeah, would you say you're similar to your character in real life?
Oh my God, like now I'm kind of calm. I could be when I'm not working, probably you don't know me. When I'm not working, like slow motion. I live in the beach, right? Every the wind, the flowers. I was sitting in my balcony just watching or go to the beach, take a walk. But I have this eight little spirit. I'm nourishing them in life. Like there's a crazy fashionist. There's a crazy extreme girl, like in the character. I'll kill, I'll do anything for you, anything. If the director, I'm very trusting in terms of working. If the director look at my eyes, said, 88th floor, you're gonna jump, Bai Ling. If you look at my eyes, tell me it's safe. If you could connect me with that realness, I'll jump now. That's who I am. But of course, I have these sexy ones, also shy characters. All of them. I live life like my life is really colorful, grateful. I'm really, really grateful. So I can do all kinds of things as all my eight little spirit. Therefore, when I play this character, it's easy. I don't even need to think. I'm just give me the gun. I want to do something. I'll give you a funny thing. I just go crazy. Actually, there's a lot of subtleties in the character. I hope they capture, but something um, that I remember that experience. Like I never prepare for my character. When I have gone, I'm already excited. When I'm in a situation, I know I'm the most dangerous assassin. I'm already in the mindset. I think everything is a mindset. You don't have to really prepare. It's like you learn from real life. It's like our mind is like computer, right? You live through. That's why I don't watch TV. I have big TV that I don't watch. I like real life. I like to talk to strangers, experience. I just got back from Asia, Taipei. I'm doing a character totally different. And I just have that memory in me, live truthfully, that whatever I wanted to express to fit the character, they just come out. It's very easy.
Yeah, yeah. Now you got some great talent on the film in addition to yourself, Megan Fox and Evan. Talk a little bit about working with them on the film. Do you have any specific memories of working with the stars?
I always like Megan. I think she just somehow appeared to me very sexy. Have this beautiful sexiness. she's white, I'm Asian, almost kind of similar quality, like kind of outrageous, extreme, and sexy, talented, and beautiful. I think that that quality on screen is very important because it's visual. People like to see, feel it. Even though in the film, we're together, but physically we didn't work together because of our schedule different, but it's a magical film. They just cut it together. Most of them are working with Johnny and Clyde, Evan and Ajana.
Mhm.
So they were just basically, I basically just chasing after everything to find them, to kill them. And and to ask them, dominant for them to listen to me. I think these two actors just fun. They were just watching me like so comfortably. I'm the one going crazy and talking all the shit. Um, it's really a nice environment, and all the actors, like the one who has a gun aimed to my head, that was the day the incident happened with Alec Baldwin. It's the same day when I just got news, my friend texted me, was later on in the night, they shooting, putting gun in my head. I was so terrified. It's just like actors, you're vulnerable, you take chances, but I was in the crowd, so I will always have this shadow that I'm a little bit scared of the gun. But of course, when I'm playing, I'm in control, I'm okay. But when somebody else pointed at me, so I'm always have this fear. So that's something I learned from the crow. I wasn't experienced. I didn't even speak English. Like you have to protect yourself. So mostly, like I'm actually mostly remembers the crews. They have big cameras. A lot of people I'm working with. I think that's a relationship more than your fellow actors because they're creating environment, the producers, director, all of them. So I remember them as exciting shooting night, day in the car. And oh, when action, the director yell action, I just get so excited. And also the relationship, of course, you're asked with actors, but me, mostly I'm working with the guns. I like the feeling of the guns. I like the unspeakable but magical weapon is more powerful than human. For some reason I get to know the gun a little bit more. So I like the real guns you can spin around because it's powerful and strong. And I like to hold them because I was 14, I was in the People's Liberation Army. So I learned actually to shoot gun, but that was a long time ago, like small guns, big guns. I'm very good at when you throw something, I just shoot it, target. My instinct, but if you ask to aim something, I might not get it. So I always act on instinct. Our instincts are our magic connection to the universe. So that's what I enjoy with all these guns running around. I'm in my own zone, and shooting, running, and doing things because she's assassin. She basically alone and keep her secret. So it's a life like very exciting, very extreme dangers, but also very private. Therefore, I think the personality I give to her are perfect. It just she doesn't give a shit. She's very feisty and she's very funny and well, I just enjoyed working with everybody there on set, and just
Yeah.
whole environment is it's very comfortable.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because you do have a lot of gun scenes. Did and it's interesting that you said that this was being shot simultaneous with Rust.
Mhm.
Did it change your feeling about working with guns?
Yes, in my life, I do a lot of things with guns, but now, of course, as an actress dealing guns. But when I was 14, I was in Tibet. 14, can you believe it? So young. Then you have to use guns. I look at the guns. I guess it take a long time for me to even dare to touch it because I don't like the feeling of seeing death, but the guns directly connect to that. Why you use the gun, either protect somebody or kill somebody. So it takes me a long time, but when you're in the army, you have to know gun. So that's the first encounter with the gun is like conquer my fear. But of course, that extended, so I loved it because it become our toy, because you have to train all the time. But when you're doing film, I said, oh, gun is nothing. I did a film like Jin Generation. I play assassin. I just play with a gun all the time. I did all the stunt myself. That was the leading role in that film. It's so stylish. So I love the gun. when they ask me to spending to do all these things, I never train in real life, but I'm so committed and so trusting 100%. And I said, just give me a gun. They give me the gun from the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, the real gun they got at prop. I hold it. I was like, Spain, so good. In the beginning, it gave me a fake gun. I can't because there's no weight. I know what a gun feels like. So I like that, and that aspect really touching them in control and behind that force. Of course, in this film, make me, because I dealing with in the car, in the first thing how they introduce me, all these guns everywhere. I was just so excited, like a kid go to the candy shop as my character because she knows, right? It just play around. I think it's fun, but also it's a cold, big weapon. It's very dangerous. Like I learned to respect, to be careful, to check. I tell you one thing, it's so scary. One time I was shooting in Taipei. It was a film before. Also, there's a gun on set, right? There's a bench there. There's a gun stuff. I was just playing it. When I see gun, I just want to play, right? I didn't know I thought it was a proper gun. I just pulled the trigger and the bullets come out. Can you believe it? Just
Yeah.
sit there. I shot the sofa. I was explode like I said, oh my God, everybody said, what's going on? I said, they look at me. I said, I didn't know this. How can you put a real gun there with nobody notice, tell anybody, just here. I pick it up, you shoot it. What about if I pick it up? It's just sit there. I think it's so dangerous, and people all over the world have really be careful about guns because accidents happen. That's something I learned to be careful, not do that again, just not shoot it or ask it or not near. But it's good I test it. If somebody else picked up, aim someone, can you imagine that?
Yeah, incredible. So
Right.
finally, I have a couple questions that we ask all our celebrity guests. The first is, what was your very first acting experience that made you decide that you wanted to become an actress?
Well, my first actually Hollywood film was The Crow. I did not speak English, but I pull off such charismatic force there, and a lot of fans, like a lot of fans loved me. But when I was in China, I always played these innocent characters, right? And the first time I was the film called On the Beach, the director auditioned like hundreds, thousands of people in whole China. Finally got me to same process at Red Corner I did with Richard Gere, my first leading role. Audition. Finally, the director said, "You're so real. You just all these subtleties. Just naturally. I'm not acting." You know, when I was a child, I was extremely quiet. I was so scared of human beings. I was like this wild animal in previous life. But I knew there's a rich world inside me. If I don't express, will explode. So that's the force I know. But I was so terrified in some way. I was mute when I was a child. But I found a way as an actress, basically, I trick my mind. It's always our mind there to trick us. So I trick the mind, I'm playing somebody else. It's not Bai Ling, right? People know it's not me. So therefore I can put the real Bai Ling in and have fun. It was really me. I never learned acting, but I'm just so trusting. It's acting for me just so easy. I can play any role, like comedy. I won the best comedian actress, you know, comedy actress, comedy, drama, science fiction, and what else? Action, just so easy. My body just stopped it very easily. So of course, The Crow, I didn't understand. And I think all of the actor, I only can say I'm from China. I'm an English poor. That's all I can say. So I remember Michael Wooncock was playing with opposite of me in The Crow. He told it, I got the fucking wrong actress because, oh, my English poor, how are you? I'm just like the innocent girl, no makeup, nothing, with a long hair and wearing jeans, a t-shirt. Then when they put the makeup, everything, costume on me, I walk out. I suddenly transformed. I don't know why. I said, hello. Everybody was shocked. I don't know where that energy come from. I think it's just the feeling of naturally the universe jumped in to play a part. So my friend knows me after The Crow. Only when he see the credits Bai Ling, the name of the actress, she recognized me. She said, "Oh my God, it's my friend." So they couldn't even recognize me. Even the Red Corner I did with Richard Gere. I went to the theater. I was so curious. My first leading role. I go watch it. After film, I look at everyone. I was nobody pay attention. I said, "I'm in the film." They say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "I'm in the film. I play the lead." So people don't recognize me. I was kind of disappointed. Then my friend went with me. He said, Bai Ling, you should be so happy because you create something people cannot even recognize you. I think not see my life, it's extent of the film. Film is my life. It's kind of a, film is my dream. Film is my dream, but my dream is a reality in the film. It's sort of like very easy. I think it's my destiny.
Yeah. Was it shocking for you being in The Crow with what happened to Brandon Lee? And
Oh my God, you don't even believe it. That was my first film. I have no clue because when China, right? And you, especially your leading actress, you help everybody to move their after I move their line, collect stuff. You just help. So in The Crow, after first shot or first day of filming finish, I go there to move the lights, right? I was moving stuff. They said, "What you doing, Bai Ling?" I said, I'm helping. He said, "Mind your business. Why you're moving my lights?" I said, "I'm supposed to help you." So just the mentality. Then in the wardrobe, my bra, my underwear, the customer, I take it. They said, where is this bra or underwear? I said, I take it. So why you take it? I said, I'm gonna wash it. They said, I'm washing. I said, no, I don't want you to wash it because that's so personal. How can you let other people do this, right? But it's just different. I learned to be a star. Just take everything, you wash it. I don't give a shit. I remember the film I did with this film and so also Oliver Stone Nixon, right? I played the big leader Nixon, a Chinese Chairman Mao's interpreter, and I did not speak English. Is it funny? You play interpreter of big leaders of the world. You don't speak English. I remember Oliver Stone said it was huge right there. Oliver Stone's coming, Bai Ling is coming, or like the entourage. I was walking, I said, wow, the Hollywood big star life. And also with Richard Gere Red Corner, they put me in a Shutters Hotel, the 5-star. I was basically screened. In the last, he has to prove they flew me to Hong Kong, put him in the Peninsula Hotel, have like, it's sweet, it's massive, like views. Because if Richard Gere said, no, I will never get the part. So I went through all this process. It's really, really difficult, but that's life's joy. That's where I gain all this ability emotionally to understand difficult situations and the subtlety of life as a woman and how you feel.
yeah. So final question is there out of your career, you've had such a varied long career, is there a life lesson that you've gained from this experience?
Yes, life lesson. I always give cookies in my Instagram. I am Bai Ling. I want to give all this is to me this cookie, but I want to give to share with all your fans. I tell myself when I'm thinking, I'm an idiot. When I'm not thinking, I'm a genius. So I think our mind is our most obstacle. We're magical. We can do anything. And the one thing I want to share with you is like during this COVID, very difficult time, I made my directorial debut film called My Quarantine Romance with Toilet Paper. I financed, I wrote, I direct, I star in it. My fan was saying, Bai Ling, you have no money, you have no script, because I write along the way. It's a comedy. He said, how the hell are you making a movie? He said, Steven Spielberg wouldn't do it. My answer was, because I am Bai Ling, because I have the whole universe behind me. It's like you gotta have to take it one step at a time. I wrote 11 songs in the movie. Who wrote it songs in the movie as a director? Only Charlie Chaplin. Also, I turned myself into Charlie Chaplin in that movie. It's hilarious. I see the new language of cinema. So I want your fans to go to I am Bai Ling Instagram to collect GoFundMe. I want to make it massive. I already see this film when going viral. And also after that, I want to bring to New York, Broadway. So that's my dream. You have to dream. You have to dream big. It's fun.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. I really enjoyed our conversation. We'll send you a link to the video when it goes live. And if you tag you in social media, if you want to reshare the video with your fans, we'd love that.
I will. I love your energy. Very calm. Make me feel so good. Thank you
Yeah.
for
No, I really enjoyed
interviewing me.
chatting. Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you. Take
Sending
care.
love.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. you can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.